Welcome into Lone Peak High School tonight. Region 3 matchup between the Lone Peak Knights and the Lehi Pioneers. Tonight, senior night for Lone Peak. Coach Nancy Warner introducing Kennedy Woolston, who out for the season with a torn ACL. So Lone Peak comes in 6-1 on the season in region play, 13-10 overall. Their sole loss in region came at Corner Canyon a week and a half ago. And Lehi comes in 3-3 in region play. And in second place, tight for second place, coming off big wins over both Sky Ridge and American Fork in their last two ball games. So Lehi's playing really well. The last time they played Lone Peak, they had an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and Lone Peak was able to come back and win that game at the end. So Lone Peak's also won their last two ball games, again versus both American Fork and Sky Ridge. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Jace.com, the right meds the moment you need them, and Big O Tires American Fork. Well, you tune into the game, let Big O Tires in American Fork tune up your ride. Stop by for expert service and discounts on tires, brakes, oil, changes, and more. Schedule an appointment online at BigOTires.com or call the store at 801-692-3757. Big O Tires, the team you trust. We also thank Monovo and Waddup's Insurance Agency. So set to get underway here at Lehi High School. And Lava Hillcraft tips it back to Hootie Falau. So a little bit different starting lineup for Lone Peak tonight. They start four seniors. Hootie Falau, the sole sophomore or non-senior starting for Lone Peak. Unable to convert on her first shot. So just underway here at Lone Peak High School. Lehi does have one more game against Corner Canyon to finish off their season, so they could, with back-to-back wins, go to 5-3, but won't be able to catch Lone Peak for first place in the region. So Lone Peak's got that locked up. Brindley Cook, turnaround jump shot in lane, no good. Rebound, Lava Holdcraft into the front court. Jamie King, a starter. Hootie Falau took about 4 steps before she dribbled the ball, but the official didn't notice. They go inside. Olivia Fotu, who's getting her start tonight as a senior. Turnaround jump shot. Doesn't go. 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Warren spins it in with the left-hand shot, no good. Lave up high for the rebound. She'll pull it down and bring it up court. She goes all the way into the lane. Ball knocked away from behind. She gets it back. Throws it out of bounds off of Kelsey Rasmussen. So Charlie Warner checks into the ball game, and Olivia Fotu comes out. Senior getting a nice start. Coach Nancy Warner's done this before. She understands the importance of her seniors. Inbound. Hootie Falau for 3. It's no good. Lave saves it right to midcourt. Callie Ashton's got it. Brindley Cook looks down to Rasmussen. Backdoor cut by Andrews. She saves it to Ashton, who drives into the lane. The ball goes out of bounds. Lone Peak ball. So Peyton Warner comes into the ball game. And Hootie Falau takes a seat. Still no score. 6:25 left here in this first quarter. And Lone Peak brings the ball up. Harness leaves it for Warner. She kicks it into the corner. Jamie King strokes a 3, around it out. Rebound, Warren's got it for the Pioneers into the front court. Goes left side to Callie Ashton. Ashton, the southpaw, drives left. Stopped by Warner. Backdoor cut, nice, no good. Rebound up by Ashton. She misses, gets it back, kicks it out. Pump fake. Warner drives in, blocked away. Good defense by the Knights. Down court. And Charlie Warner unable to catch up with it, so a turnover on Lone Peak. Still no score, 5:45 left here in this first quarter. Getting ready for the 6A playoffs to start next week. Lone Peak back-to-back state champs. So the jump shot, Maddie Andrews misses. And Peyton brings it front court. Works against Ashton. She goes all the way to the baseline. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Rasmussen. Stolen by Charlie. She scores. And scoring is underway. And Lone Peak goes into their full court pressure. Ashton down to Rasmussen. Ball's knocked away by Lave. Lave saves it. Gives it to Charlie. She brings it up front court. Looks back. Gets a call from her coach. And they set up. Holcraft sets a pick. Peyton looks into the corner. Jamie King. They move it around. She wanted to switch sides. Oh, ball's knocked away. Lehi's got it. Hayden Warren into the front court. She goes left side. Deep shot. Ashton shot. No good. Rebound. Holdcraft already with 3 rebounds. One of the top rebounders in the 6A this season. Leaves it up top. Lave Holdcraft misses. Excuse me, that was Tade. Harness back after missing some games. Good to see her on the floor. And we're going to get a foul underneath on Lave Holdcraft. Oh, excuse me, Peyton Warner gets the call. So Portia Bogus into the ball game along with Huni Falau. 4:12 left in this low-scoring start to the game in the first quarter. Lehi again coming off back-to-back wins, looking for 3 straight, as is Lone Peak. Brindley Cook drives in, shot off the glass, no. Ashton rebounds. We'll bring it out top. Maddie Andrews dribbles. They try to go down to Rasmussen. They've got her low block. She swings up the righty hook. Shot no good. Bogus pulls down the rebound. Toddy Harness brings it front court. Goes right side to Huni. Falau dribbles. Swings it back over to Toddy, who leaves it for Peyton. Peyton behind the back dribble. Leaves it for Toddy Harness. And she's called for travel. Hayden Warren got out there nice. Got a hand up. And caused her to go up and down with it. So 3:38 left here in this first quarter. Kelsey Rasmussen has the ball. Up top, Hayden Warren dribbles. Tries to find Ashton. Now to Andrews. Andrews dribbles up top, picked up by Falau. She crosses over. Leaves a nice pass for Rasmussen. She kicks it out. Gets it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Portia Bogus with a little 3-quarter front. And forced the bad pass by Lehi. So good defense there. 2-0 still our score. 3:11 left in this first quarter. Toddy Harness with the brace on that left knee. She had some MCL issues. Toddy Harness Holdcraft has a shot blocked from behind. Maddie Andrews with a nice play defensively. She brings it into the front court for Lehi. Crosses over, goes to the basket. Shot up and in, and she's fouled. That was a fantastic all-around defensive and offensive play. Gets the basket to go, and Portia Bogus picks up her first foul. Second team foul on Lone Peak. And she hits the free throw. And Lehi goes up 3-2. 2:45 left here. Just underway here in the first quarter. Falau looks to work against Rasmussen. She'll pull up for a three. Shot long. Rebound. Holdcraft. She's got it. Swings it back out. Huni Falau controls. She works against Rasmussen. Drives in. Picks it back out. Charlie Warner's got it. 10 on the shot. Now to Peyton. Crossover dribble. Gets a pick from Portia. She'll pull up for three. Shot no good. Rebound. Bogus gives it to Huni, and she gets fouled on the putback attempt. So a nice job on the offensive glass that time by Lone Peak. And that is going to put Huni Falau at the free throw line. While we all love spending time supporting our high school teams, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the team that will support and help protect you. Whether it's your business, home, rental properties, cars, or recreation vehicles, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the insurance pro you can count on. Call or text us at 801-683-3663 to evaluate your insurance program. So Huni ties it up with the first free throw. Second one also good. So Paisley Worthing comes in. Callie Ashton takes a seat for Lehigh. 2:10 left here in this first quarter. 4-3 lead by Lone Peak. Little half-court pressure, and it looked like good defense. But the ball off of, looks like they're going to call a foul. So Lave Holdcraft picks up her first foul. 13th foul on the Knights. 2:02 left here in the quarter. Warren inbounds it. Maddie Andrews, she'll pull up for three. Shot off. Back of the iron. Hardest with the rebound, pushing. Crosses over. And Huni Falau backs it out with 1:45 left here in this first quarter. Little motion up top. Peyton's got it. Leaves it left side. Huni Falau, step back three. Around and out. Rebound, Rasmussen. Minute and a half left in the quarter. Lehigh with the ball. Maddie Andrews, front court. They go down low, and the ball's taken away. Lave Holdcraft with the steal. Man-to-man defense now by Lehigh. 25 on the shot. Charlie Warner to her sister Peyton. Up top, Falau, another three. Got it. Big shot there. Under a minute now. Brindley Cook, she's trapped in midcourt. Loses it into the backcourt. No over and back. Still pressure. Andrews, now a foul called on Falau. Pretty fantastic defense that time by the Knights. And a tough call. So 46 seconds left here in this first quarter. Pretty frenetic defense that time by Lone Peak. And Lehigh got out of it with a foul. Maddie Andrews averages 11 points and 5 rebounds. Leaves it to Rasmussen up top, the high post. She sets a pick. And another foul. So that's going to be the 15th foul, so Lehigh's going to be shooting free throws. 37 seconds left. And it looks like Paisley Worthing's going to be able to step to the free throw line. Not sure what the call is, but Coach Warner pointing Lone Peak ball, and it looks like there's some confusion on the floor. I think the foul call was on. It shows it was on Huni Falau. So the officials discussing the situation. And Lone Peak looks like they're going to go into some full court pressure. Lehi is. Lone Peak likely is going to try and get the last shot of the quarter. And now, okay, Charlie Warner called for the foul. That's what I thought the call was initially, but Coach Warner pleaded her case. She still doesn't understand what's going on, but here we are as Paisley Worthen, this junior forward for the Pioneers, steps to the free throw line. She knocks it down. So Kelsey Rasmussen takes a breather the last 37 seconds of the quarter. And Maddie Ogden comes in for Lehi. She had a fantastic game last time they played. Both free throws good. Well, Callie Ashton comes into the ball game. And Worthen, after knocking down 2 free throws, comes out. 7-5 our score, Lone Peak inbounds. Peyton to Toddy. Harness dribbles, 26 on the clock. So Peyton drives in. She'll lead a lefty jump shot. Nice little floater in the lane. So 14. Full court pressure by Lone Peak. Down court. Brindley Cook steps back. Pulls up. Shot no good. Rebound, 1 second. Peyton from half court. Got it! Holy cow, what a shot! What a way to end the quarter. So Lone Peak with a 3 from midcourt. And they lead 12-5 at the end of 1. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. I'm Dave Harrison. This is the KSL Sports Rewind broadcast of tonight's Region 3 matchup between Lone Peak and Lehi. Peyton Warner hit a half-court bank shot at the buzzer to end the first and fired the crowd up here at Lone Peak. Gave her team a 12-5 lead. Ogden with the ball in the corner. Out to Warren. Warren averages 4 points, 4 rebounds. A little motion now. Callie Ashton drives all the way in. Stops. Right-hand jumper. No, and a foul underneath. Charlie Warner called for it. I didn't see what happened, but her body language said she was guilty. Her second foul. First team foul on the Knights here in the second quarter. And Jamie King comes into the ball game. It looks like Peyton is coming out. So Lehi inbounds. Brindley Sorensen into the ball game for the first time. She inbounds it out to Maddie Andrews. She backs it out. Looks down low, can't connect, and a turnover. Trying to get the ball to Paisley Worthen. It goes over her head out of bounds. Brindley Cook back into the ball game. Top 20 scorer at 6A this year, 12 points a game. So Lone Peak into the front court. Toddy Harness. King up top. Peyton steps back, strokes a 3, shot wide. Rebound Paisley. Into the front court, Sorensen. He goes left side to Ashton. Ashton pulls up her dribble. Sorensen, turnaround jumper at the free throw line. Shot no good, rebound Peyton. She goes down court, Toddy's not looking for the pass. She was running the lane, and the ball goes out of bounds. So turnover on the Knights. So Brindley Sorensen averaging 5 points a game. Hasn't played many minutes tonight, but the end of the ball game. Now Cook drives in, left hand, shot no good, rebound kicked out. Toddy Harness on the run. She works against Ogden. Spins, lefty layup. Yeah. That was sticky. So Toddy Artis with a nice move. Lone Peak up 14-5. Sorensen works down. Worthen steps back twice, 3 times, and she's called for the travel. She just forgot to dribble while she was setting her feet. So Charlie comes in. And Toddy Harness, after a fantastic shot, she takes a seat. 6:20 left in this first half. 14-5, Lone Peak on top. A little pressure. Peyton steps through, right hand off the glass, no. Rebound, ball all the way down court. Ashton leaves it for the Worthen. Ball swatted out of bounds by Lehi Holdcraft, and Lehi gets the ball. Maddie Andrews checking back into the ball game. Maddie averaging 12 and 4. Ball finally inbounded, and Sorensen's got it for the Pioneers. Peyton guards. Andrews steps back, shot off the glass, no. Lehi Holdcraft pulls down her 6th rebound of the night. Dribbles into the front court, crosses over, steps through, shot. Around, no good, rebound. Maddie Andrews. So 5.5 minutes left here in this first half. Maddie Andrews crosses over, goes into the lane, left-hand layup shot, no. Holdcraft might have got a piece of that. Now we got a timeout on the floor. So Lone Peak's going to take a quick timeout. We will as well. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. I'm Dave Harrison with the KSL Sports Rewind Network. Tonight's game, Lone Peak and Lehi. Girls 6A basketball. Region 3, last senior night here at Lone Peak. Their final game of the regular season. Trying to go to 7-1 in region. So full court pressure by Lehi. Jamie King's got it into the front court. Crosses over, spins, hangs, shot off the front of the glass. She gets her own rebound, spins it up off the glass with the left hand. No good, but a foul. So Callie Ashton picks up her first foul, first team foul on Lehi, just their 2nd foul of the ball game. So Jamie King, shot no good. Jamie got the start tonight for Lone Peak. Second one, perfect. So 10-point lead, biggest lead of the night for Lone Peak. Really close game till the end of that first quarter when Peyton Warner hit a 3 to give them a 7-point lead. Now Rasmussen, little shake move in the lane, shot no good, rebound. Holdcraft with her 7th. She's going to go all the way. She's going to shoot it. She's going to score it. And Lone Peak feeling good tonight. Another steal, this time Hootie Falau. She drives. Free throw line. Puts her shoulder down and is getting it called for an offensive foul. So trying to create contact there. Callie Ashton does a good job holding her ground. Draws the offensive foul. So Hoodie's going to come out. She picks up her 2nd, and Toddy Harness checks in for her. Sorensen to the front court for the Pioneers. Gives it over to Kelsey Rasmussen. She gets it back. Canberra Bell into the ball game for the first time for Lehi. Nice move. Sorensen leaves it. Shot no good. Rebound. Harness fights for it. Saved inbounds. And Callie Ashton finishes it off. Now Jamie King quickly down court. Shot off glasses. Nothing but net. Things starting to pick up a little offensively now. Lehi's got it up top. Cook into the lane. Fades away, shot no good. Kelsey Rasmussen comes up with a rebound, and I think Toddy Harness is going to get called for a foul there. Second free throw up and good. Peyton Warner goes all the way in. Left hand layup shot no good, but she's fouled. Well, Callie Ashton picks up her third. Her second, they announced, but it shows third on the board. So, excuse me, her first. Free throw up and good. Maddie Andrews back in for Lehigh, and Braylee Cook takes a seat. Second free throw up and no good. Ball knocked away by Portia Bogus. Jamie King's got it. She pushes front court. Backs it out now. Leaves it for Warner. Steps into a three. Shot no good. Ashton rebounds. 3.5 in this first half. Ashton goes all the way to the lane. Pump fake. Shot up off glass is good. We're back to 10 points. Peyton Warner comes off a screen, kicks it over to Jamie King. Excuse me, that was Charlie. Now they fight for it, ball's loose. So held ball call, Lone Peak with the possession arrow. So Peyton bounce it to Harness. 3 minutes left here in this first half. Peyton Warner with the ball. Out to Garter's Hayden Warren. Peyton goes to the left side. Leaves it high post. Holcraft to Hootie. Falau for three. Shot no good. Rebound Toddy Harness comes up with it. Backs things out. And they get set again. Looks like Coach Warner's calling for motion. Peyton off a pick. Goes to the baseline. Leaves it for Holdcraft. She kicks it into the corner. Toddy Harness. Three, no. Rebound. Lehigh's got it. Cameron Bell, the junior forward, and she throws it into the front court. Maddie Andrews comes up with it. She works to her left. Good defense by Toddy Harness. Over to Bell. They look for Rasmussen at the high post. She looks for the backdoor cut. Finds it. Shot by Callie Ashton's no good. Rasmussen does a nice job at that high post. She'll catch the ball with her back to the basket, but then she finds her back cuts pretty well. Saw that a ton the first time these two played. A couple of times already here tonight. So free throw off the back of the iron, gets a friendly bounce. So Jamie King comes in for Toddy Harness. Second free throw, no good. Rebound. Charlie Warner's got it. Over to Peyton. .152 left here in this first half. Peyton gives it to Lava Holdcraft. She's got it at the free throw line. She'll pull up. Shot good. The defense just kind of backed off, and Lehi turned and knocked it down. So Ashton, left-hand dribble, into the corner, Andrews. Down low, Rasmussen. She turns in. Right-hand jump hook is in. Nice little move there. Now Falau quickly into the front court. Leaves it up top to Peyton. Peyton loses it. Ball's on the floor. And we got another jump ball.
Possession to Lehi.
So Portia Vargas going to check in.
She's in for Charlie Warner.
And Charlie Warner comes out. Rasmussen holds up high. Over to Warren. They look down. Rasmussen has the ball stolen away. Holdcraft anticipated that. She brings it into the front court. She's on the run. Steps through. Shot off glass. Yes. She took a bump. Didn't affect her. Knocked it down. 45 seconds left here in this first half. Lehi tries to answer. Reverse layup. Shot blocked. Cooney Falau with the block. And Lone Peak gets the ball out of bounds under their own basket with 38 seconds left here in the first half. Up 11. So they're going to look for the last shot. Cooney Falau. Kelsey Rasmussen out to pick her up. They leave it to Peyton. It's almost knocked away. Now it is knocked away. Callie Ashton almost gets a steal. Peyton comes back up with it. 15 on the shot. Step through. Left hand layup, no. But Peyton Warner picks up a foul. Callie Ashton picks up her third, so it's just 16 seconds left here in the first half. Peyton does a nice job getting to the basket. She'll have a couple of free throws. First shot, no. So Lone Peak's led by as many as 12 here in this first half. Again, trying to go 7-1 in region play. Their final game of this regular season game. Playoffs, of course, start next week. Second shot, no good. Lehi with a rebound. Shot no good on the putback, and she's fouled. And Lehi's been all over the boards tonight for Lone Peak. So 14 seconds left here in this first half. And Lehi knocks down the free throw. Lehi's second, no good. Rebound. Andrews got it. Lone Peak with 10. In the half, down to 7. Warren dribbles, picked up by King. Tries to find room. There's 2 seconds. She steps into it. Shot off the side of the backboard. No good. So nice defense there to finish the half by Lone Peak. And they lead 25-13. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. I'm Dave Harrison with the KSL Sports Rewind broadcast of tonight's game between Lone Peak and Lehi. Both 6A schools in Region 3. 25-13 is our score. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Jace.com, the right meds the moment you need them. Big O Tires of American Fork. While you tune into the game, let Big O Tires in American Fork tune up your ride. Stop by for expert service and discount on tires, brake, oils, changes, and more. Schedule an appointment online at bigotire.com or call the store at 801-692-3757. Big O Tires, the team you trust. We'd also like to thank Lenovo and Waddup's Insurance Agency. While we all love spending time supporting our high school teams, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the team that will support and help protect you. Whether it's your business, home, rental properties, cars, or recreational vehicles, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the local insurance pro you can count on. Call or text us at 801-683-3663 to evaluate your insurance program. So special thanks to those sponsors. The last time these two teams played a couple of weeks ago, Lehi led almost the entire ball game. And Lone Peak came back trailing 8 to start the fourth quarter, came back and won the ball game right at the end. So this time they've started out, they played fantastic defense and offensively got going at the end of that first quarter as Peyton Warner hit a half-court shot at the buzzer. So Lone Peak will inbound the ball to start this third quarter. So Toddy Harness to Falau up top to Charlie Warner, right side. Lava Hillcraft drives, steps back, shot off the front of the iron, no good. Ball tap back out, Lone Peak controls in the corner open, Hootie Falau. Shot short, rebound, Rasmussen. And the Pioneers with their first possession of this second half. Callie Ashton holds. She looks for Rasmussen at the high post. Got Holdcraft on her back. She looks for a cutter. Goes up top. Cook. Shot off the glass. No good. She gets her own rebound. Dribbles around. Looks for a cutter. Can't find anybody. Leaves it for Callie Ashton. Ashton. Look for a three. Unable to get it off. And she gives it to Maddie Andrews with 20 on the shot. Maddie drives baseline. Spins it up top to Rasmussen. Looks for a back cutter. Can't find anybody, so she drops her shoulder. Right hand jump hook. No. Holdcraft with 8 rebounds. Leaves it to Falau. She drives all the way and can't find it. Ball's knocked away. Harness of the three. No. Corner shot didn't go. Rebound on the floor. Falau fights for it, and I think they're going to call it jump ball. So Lehi will get possession. So no score yet here in this second half. So full court pressure by Lone Peak. And a foul call on Hootie Falau. So Lone Peak, first team foul of this second half, this third quarter. Hootie Falau picks up her third. So inbounded, still full court pressure. Warren all the way to the basket. Right hand layup, shot no, and a foul. I think Hootie's going to get another foul. That's going to be her fourth with 6:28 left here. Nope, Toddy Harness gets called for it. So her third foul. Second team foul on Lone Peak. So tons of fouls called tonight against Lone Peak. They played physical basketball, but regardless, they're getting called. So Hayden Warren hits the first, misses the second. And Lone Peak with the ball. High post, Holdcraft. Corner, Warner. Three, no, rebound. Jamie King goes up for it. She can't get it. The ball goes out of bounds. So Toddy Harness set to inbound. They go out top. Holdcraft, it's stolen away. Breaking away. Brindley Cook, shot no good, and Holdcraft going to get called for a foul. So 3 team fouls in the first minute 53 of this second half. That's Lava's second foul. So Brindley Cook averaging 12 points a night. She's just got 1 so far, now 2. .607 left here in this third quarter. Brindley hits the second. And they cut the Lone Peak lead down to single digits for the first time in a while. So Lone Peak over to Peyton Warner into the front court. Lehi backs off. Drop back into his zone. Jamie King, crossover dribble into the lane. Floater, shot no, off glass. She gets her own rebound. Out of bounds off of Maddie Andrews. So good hustle there by Jamie King and caused Lehi to knock the ball out of bounds. So Lone Peak's got it under their own basket. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Charlie Warner in the corner for three. No rebound. Fought for. Peyton's got it. Underneath. She goes up strong. And Rasmussen's going to get called for a foul. Chelsea, the sophomore, for Lehi. So she picks up her first. And Peyton Warner hits her first. So she's got 7 points, leading scorer, tied with Lava Hillcraft. Now she's got 8. So Lone Peak down low, Rasmussen. She turns in. Strong move with the right hand. Around and out. Holdcraft. Double-digit rebounds. Down to Peyton. She drives all the way in. Ball off of her own foot, out of bounds.
Substitution, number 45, Kersha Buckets. She replaces Mooney for Lyle. Number 10, Maddie Ogden.
So Lehi with the ball, down 27-16. Ward into the lane, she misses. Rebound, pulled down by Lone Peak, but then thrown out of bounds. Charlie Warner overthrew Holdcraft, and Lehi gets the ball back. So under 5 minutes left here in this third quarter. Lehi with the ball. Hayden Warren goes right side to Brindley Cook. She'll step, she'll shoot. Shot off the back of the iron, rebound. Jamie King. Ball's knocked away. Maddie Ogden gets a piece of it. Now held ball again on the floor. And Lone Peak's going to get the ball. Kind of a low scoring start to this second half. Kind of the way we started the ball game. Pretty slow to start, and then Lone Peak kind of heated things up right at the end of the first quarter and stayed that way through the second. So Peyton handles up top, guarded by Ashton. She gets a pick. Holdcraft rolls to the basket. She's blocked. Good defense by Maddie Andrews. And Lava comes up limping a little bit. And they're going to say that went off of her out of bounds. So Lehi with the ball back with 4:24 left here in the third. Tied for second place in Region 3. Lehi at 3-3, trying to get a win here against this juggernaut Lone Peak girls basketball team. Great pass down to Ogden, and she drops that out of bounds. Good defense by Jamie King. Got a hand in there on the ball. And Lehi turns it over. Paisley Worthen, number 11 for Lehi, checks in. Toddy Arnis into the front court. Looks high post, throws it away. Andrews with a nice steal. She dribbles, steps back from three. Off the front of the iron, and we've got a pushing foul on Lehi on the rebound. That's going to go against Hayden Warren. So just a second team foul, I believe, on Lone Peak. 3:54 left here in the third quarter. Lone Peak. Brindley Cook on defense against Toddy Harness. Left side, Charlie Warner. Now to Jamie King, gets a pick from Holdcraft. Over to Hootie Falau. She tries to drive. Ogden stops her. King up top. They swing it around. Charlie Warner in the corner. She'll dribble it back out up top. Now she throws it away. Worthen's got it on the run. She's going to spin all the way in. Left-hand layup. Good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this. Four-time state champion Lone Peak Knights looking to finish off their regular season with a win tonight over Lehi. They lead 27-18. 3:25 left here in the third quarter. And Lehi picks up full court. Falau tries to get it in. She finds Harness. Harness double teamed. Ball stolen away. Good defense and a foul. No, they're going to call a jump ball. So, well, good defense that time. Brindley Cook reached in, poked the ball away from Toddy Harness. Toddy thought she got fouled. And jump ball called, so Lehi retains possession. Worthen inbounds it up top to Cook. Back to Worthen. She goes in strong, puts her shoulder down. Shot up, no good. And Toddy Harness, Lava Holdcraft's going to get called for the foul. So Worthen, good strong move on the block. Turns in, picks up the foul. And she has a chance for a couple of free throws. 3:15 left here in the third. First one is no good. Yeah, if Lehi's going to come back in this, they need to take advantage of the free throws. And she gets it. So 27-19 our score now with 3:15 left here in the third. Lone Peak again faces a Lehi full court press, and they force a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. 27-19 our score. Lone Peak on top. 3:15 left here in this third quarter. And good full court pressure defense by Lehi. Forced a turnover, then forced a timeout. So we'll see what Coach Warner comes up with out of the timeout, and Lehi backs off. So Hootie Falau, the sophomore guard, into the front court. Right side to Peyton. Charlie. I have a hard time seeing their numbers sometimes with their long hair covering it up in the back. Peyton Warner now to Charlie. And aggressive defense costs Lehi a foul. Maddie Ogden picks up her first foul. So Lava Holdcraft out of the ball game. Portia Bogus in. Under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Charlie Warner double team. Gets it over to Falau. Falau back to Warner. She fakes, tries to drive baseline, cut off by Ogden. Dribbles all the way back out top. Now she's double teamed. She's trapped at half court, and a foul on Maddie Ogden. Really aggressive defense by Lehi. Maddie Ogden's picked up a couple of quick fouls. So her third and the fourth team foul on Lehi. So next one for either team will cost free throws. So 2:39 left here in the third. Falau works, goes left, pulls up from 18, shot off the side of the iron, rebound Peyton. Skips it up top, swing over to Charlie, drives in, hang shot blocked. And Lehi's got it on the run. Maddie Andrews all the way to the basket. Left-hand shot, partially blocked by Bogus, and a foul. So Lone Peak unable to convert on their end, and a foul call now. 15 fouls, so free throws the rest of the way through the balance of this third quarter. Andrews misses the first. She averages double figures. She's been held to just 3 here tonight by this stifling Lone Peak defense. And second one rolls around and out. So Lehi again fails to take advantage of the free throw situation. And Lone Peak gets the ball back. A little half-court trap action by Lehi. Peyton Warner's got it. She's double-teamed, skips it over to Toddy Harness. She dribbles, kicks left side. Charlie Warner for 3. Shut off. Charlie runs right over the top of Maddie Ogden. Looks like she just lost her balance a little bit trying to get that offensive rebound. And a foul call. And they're going to shoot free throws. So Maddie Ogden at the free throw line. She's yet to score tonight, so she tries to get in the scoring column. And again, Lehi unable to convert at the free throw line. So Lava Hillcraft back in. Portia Bogus takes a seat. So Ogden's second free throw is good. So the first score in a little while. And Lehi cuts the Lone Peak lead to 7 with 1:43 left here in this third quarter. And now great defense up top by Hayden Warren. She tips it away. Brindley Cook, she'll step into a 3. Shot good. And a little bit of a run by Lehi. They cut the lead to 4 with 1:31 left here in this third quarter. We'll take another break and be back after this. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. I'm Dave Harrison of the KSL Sports Rewind. Broadcast of tonight's game between Lone Peak and Lehi. Region 3 girls basketball. 1:31 left here in this third quarter. And Lehi's played fantastic defense, knocked down a couple of big shots to get themselves back into the ball game. We're down by as many as 12, and they've cut the lead down to 4. So Lone Peak working against the man defense. Falau dribbles up top, gives it to Charlie Warner. She goes left side to Peyton. Peyton picked up by Maddie Andrews. She steps back between legs dribble, gets to the top of the free throw line. Hooney Falau, she drives, shoots, shot, no, and a foul on Maddie Ogden. So Falau does a good job. There was only 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Able to go up, create some contact, and she's going to shoot free throws. So Ogden picks up her 4th. And it looks like Cameron Bell's going to check in for Lehi after this first free throw. 1:02 left here in the third. And Hooney Falau unable to knock down the free throw. Portia Bogus in. Lave Holdcraft will take a breather the last minute 2 of this third quarter. Falau trying to give Lone Peak some points. They've been on a little bit of a drought. And now we've got a lane violation. And they're going to call that on Peyton. So Lehi with the ball. They can cut this lead down to 2 or 1. Brindley Cook drives in, puts her shoulder down into Jamie King's chest, and Jamie's called for a foul. So I think Lehi's figured out that all they have to do is go to the basket every time there's a foul. The rest of the way, they're going to shoot free throws. Now, getting to the free throw line and converting have been two different things, though, so far tonight for Lehi. So we'll see. Cook hits the first. Pulls Lehi to within 3 with 54 seconds left here in the third. So Brindley's second is also good. And Lehi back to within 2. Mooney Falau again. This trap defense by Lehi has been phenomenal. Falau dribbles the ball off of Lehi's foot out of bounds. So Lone Peak has got to figure this little half-court trap out. Lehi's really done a nice job of slowing them down with their defense. So Falau backs out, pressured, finds Charlie in the corner. She pump fakes, goes strong into the lane, and Wortham's called for a foul. So again, a good job that time creating contact. So Charlie's going to get a chance for a couple of free throws. She's just got 2 points so far tonight. Charlie averaging 10 points a game. Charlie unable to convert the first. 35 seconds left, so Lehi will likely hold for the last shot. Charlie's second is good. So long scoring drought for the Knights comes to an end, and they lead 28-25. 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. And Warren up top. Leaves it for Andrews. Andrews looks inside Wortham. High post. Right side to Warren. Warren backs it out. 15. Andrews up top. 10. Down to 7. Maddie Andrews dribbles into the lane. 4 on the game clock. And a foul call. So 3 seconds left here in the third quarter, and Lehi, Maddie Andrews, has a chance to shoot free throws. Hootie Falau picks up her 4th. She's trying to get an explanation from the official. The officials have been busy tonight. Maddie Andrews unable to convert the first. Again, Maddie, one of the top 20 scorers in 6A for Lehi. Tonight, she's been held to just 3. Callie Ashton, the leading scorer for Lehi with 5. So spread it around pretty good. She knocks down the second, and 3 seconds. 2. Half court again. Can she do it twice? Off the front of the iron. So at the end of 3, Lone Peak leads by 2. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Sports Worldwide Network. Broadcast tonight, Lehi and Lone Peak. Lehi stored back. They were down 12 at the half, and they held Lone Peak to just 3 points, outscoring them 13-3 there in that third quarter. They start on defense. So Hootie Falau plays with 4 fouls. Hardest, she'll pull for 3. Shot no good, rebound. Pulled down, Ashton's got it. And Lehi, chance to tie or go ahead. Brindley Sorensen. Right side Andrews. Andrews works against Warner. Rasmussen looks for the back cut. Can't find anybody. Sorensen gets a pick up top. Wortham down to Rasmussen. She'll turn and lay it in. Tie ball game. So Lone Peak up top, a good pick by Holdcraft. Lehi's bench didn't think so. They wanted the foul. No call. So Warner crosses over. She drives in strong, shot, and a foul. So Worthen looks like she's going to pick up the foul. And just underway here in the fourth quarter. So Worthen picks up her second, and Peyton Warner's going to have a chance to put Lone Peak back on top. So free throw up and good. So that's 9 points for Peyton. And she hits both. So Lone Peak up on 30-28. Andrews works against Toddy Harness. She spins it over to Worthen. Worthen tries to go into Holdcraft. She can't. They're going to call an offensive foul. So physical basketball down on the blocks. Worthen just trying to displace Lava Holdcraft with her shoulder. And after the second bump, she gets called for the offensive foul. So two team fouls already on Lehi to start this fourth quarter. And again, final regular season game for Lone Peak. Lehi has one more against Corner Canyon on Friday. Huni Falau thought about shooting the three. Now to Peyton. She drives all the way to Harness. Harness gets a pick. Looks for the cutter. Can't find her. Spins it over to Falau. She'll step back and shot off glass. No good. Lobby Holdcraft takes away the rebound, and Lone Peak gets another possession. 6:15 left here in the ball game. Harness works up top against Wortham. Now Holdcraft's got it. She's going to drive. She's going to step back. She's going to go off glass. No, rebound. Put it up. And a foul called as Peyton Warner was there. Nice job on offensive glass for Lone Peak. And so she's going to get a chance for a couple of more free throws. And she's in double figures with 10 already. And looks to extend the Lone Peak lead. They've led by as many as 12, but Lehi with a fantastic third quarter, able to cut that lead. But Peyton Warner knocked down 3 free throws in a row now. See if she can't hit her fourth. Yep. Well, Portia Bogus is going to come into the ball game. Huni Falau comes out. Huni again playing with 4 fouls. As is Paisley Worthen for Lehi. She just picked up her 4th. So Ashton with the ball. Over to Warren. Warren dribbles out top. They're looking to try and go to Rasmussen at the high post, but Bogus doing a good job of fronting her defensively. So Rasmussen now up top with 10 on the clock. And another foul away from the ball as Charlie Warner was trying to cut Callie Ashton's backdoor cut to the basket off, and she's called for the foul. So first team foul on Lone Peak. And that's Charlie's 4th. So foul trouble all around. 3 nights with 3 and a couple with 4 now. Falau and Charlie Warner. So Warner, another foul. So Peyton picks up her second. And the second team foul on Lone Peak. So Lehi gets it out of bounds underneath. Leading 32-28, 5.5 left in the ball game. Rasmussen gets the lob. She puts it up and in. Nice inbounds pass there, and Lehi cuts it back down to a 2-point lead for Lone Peak. Left side, Jamie King's got it up top, Portia. Swing it right side. Now up top, Lana Holcraft from deep. Shot no good. Rebound, Jamie King, pump fake, steps through, shot, partially blocked. And Lehi comes up with it. Brindley Cook into the front court. Under 5 now in the ball game. Gets a pick. Steps back. Shot. Around. No. Rebound. Holcraft again. And Lehi's bench wants the travel call. And now another foul. They're going to need new whistles after tonight. So already the 6th foul called here in this 4th quarter. 4:44 left. Lone Peak on top. Now Falau back into the ball game. She's playing with 4 fouls. Peyton Warner now. Works against Ashton. Goes down into the corner. They look to Baga. She gets it back to Peyton. Peyton crossover dribble. Tries to find room. Can't. Swings it around. Now Falau pump fake. She drives. Hangs. Shot blocked. And a foul. Shocker. So good job that time creating contact. Hootie Falau's done it a couple times already tonight. So Rasmussen, she picks up her 3rd. And the last 4:20 of this ball game, Lone Peak's going to be shooting free throws. Lots of ways to win a basketball game tonight. Might be at the free throw line. And she hits. So Ogden back in for Lehi. And Worthen out. Again, she's playing with 4. Ogden into the ball game. She's got 4. 3 each for Andrews and Ogden. And Ashton, excuse me. And Hootie knocks down a free throw. So Charlie Warner back in. And Maddie Andrews counters for Lehi. So Hayden Warren into the front court for Lehi. They trail by 4, 4:10 left here in the ball game. Ashton swings it up top to Warren. Warner drives. She kicks it. Corner. Maddie Ogden for 3. Shot off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound. Put up. No. Rebound. Peyton's got it. Now the ball's taken away and a loose ball battle on the floor again. Brindley Cook does a nice job poking that ball away, and they retain possession. And Rasmussen comes back in. Callie Ashton out. Warren inbounds again. Rasmussen puts it up off glass. Shot, no, but a foul. That's the 2nd time in a row they've done that. They just post her up, toss it up high, and first time she's able to convert. This time she gets fouled. So 13 foul on Lone Peak. That looks like that's Toddy Harness's 4th foul. So there's 4 players on the floor for Lone Peak with 4 fouls. Second one no good. So Lone Peak works against this bit of really effective defense here in this second half for Lehi. Hayden Warren at the point has really done a nice job in this half-court trap. So Harness now up top. They swing it. Peyton almost took a 3. She steps back. She'll pull up now from the free throw line. Rattles around and out. Rasmussen with a rebound. 3:22 left in the ball game. Lehi down 3. Left side, Cook's got it. She looks to Ogden up top. She swings it over to Andrews. She drives in. Left-hand layup off glass. No. Rebound, Holcraft. She's owned the boards tonight. So again, Lehi in this 1-3-1 half-court trap, and they've really taken Lone Peak out of their offense. Harness swings it. Charlie Warner for three. Shot no good. Rebound. Rasmussen. 2:45 left in the game. And Lehi again a chance to cut into this lead and maybe even tie it. Maddie Andrews just held to 3 points tonight. She spins. Shot good. And right when her team needs it, she comes up big. 34-33. 2:20. Falau in the corner. She drives. Kicks it up top to Hardis, and she'll back it up. Now in the corner, Falau's open. Off front of iron. Rebound Warren for the Pioneers. Andrews from deep. She misses. Holcraft, another rebound. Rinse and repeat. Lava Holcraft comes up with big rebounds all night. So Falau now is fouled on the dribble drive, so she's going to get free throws. So Warren picks up her second. She's done Hayden Warren's done a really nice job for Lehi at the point in this half-court trap, and really kind of mess things up for Lone Peak offensively. Done a little bit better job breaking it here in this fourth quarter. And now Huni Falau from the free throw line. She's been money tonight. And again, we said it, they've been in the bonus since 4:20. So they're going to have to win this ball game probably from the free throw line. And she hits both. Big free throws there, under 2 minutes. Warren looks for a pick from Ogden, can't find it, gets it to Maddie. Maddie Ogden holds up top. She looks to drive into the lane, spins, left-hand shot, off the front of the iron, almost went. And Maddie Ogden draws the foul, shoots free throws. So Peyton Warner picks up her third. So Maddie hit a free throw earlier in the half, misses this one. So Rasmussen takes a breather. Ashton back in for Lehi. Maddie misses a second. Rebound. Lone Peak. Toddy Hardis slows things down, and we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back after this. Welcome back to Lone Peak High School. 1:31 left here in this fourth quarter. Lone Peak with a 3-point lead over Lehi, who came back from 12 points down at half. Had a great third quarter, and they've traded blows with Lone Peak throughout this fourth quarter. So Lone Peak will have the ball out of bounds. With the 3-point lead, they're going to look to burn some clock. And they get the ball in. Charlie Warner's got it. She backs it out. Gives it back over to Huni Falau. She drives and gets knocked to the floor. Hope she's okay. She gets up quick. And Maddie Andrews may have picked the wrong person to foul. Huni Falau's been fantastic from the free throw line tonight for Lone Peak. Huni with 9 points tonight. Looks to get into double figures. She can knock down a free throw or two. So Falau. Good on the first. Makes it a two-possession game. So Worthing and Rasmussen back into the ball game for the Pioneers. They need their height. They've got to get a rebound if Huni Falau happens to miss. And she does off the front of the iron. Lave Holcraft with a rebound for Lone Peak. Big rebound there. Peyton Warner's got it out top. 1:15 left in the ball game. Harness playing a little keep away here. Peyton Warner dribbles out of traffic, and she's fouled. So 20 seconds went off the clock on that possession for Lone Peak. Down to 1:04 left in the game, and Peyton Warner, she's got 12 at the free throw line. And she knocks down the first. Good confident shot there. She gets them both. So Lone Peak up 6. Lehi with the ball. Cook into the front court, and a timeout on the floor by Lehi. So we'll take the break as well and be back after this message. One minute left of the ball game here at Lone Peak High School. Lone Peak's opened up a 6-point lead here in this fourth quarter after having led by just 2 at the break. They've had a chance to convert from the free throw line for most of the night. Lone Peak's done a good job for the most part of knocking down free throws. So Lehi will inbound the ball. Peyton Warren. She gets it into Cook. Lehi needs to score quick. They've got Rasmussen. She tries to dump it down low and throws it out of bounds, trying to go to Worthen. So Lehi likes that play where they go to Kelsey Rasmussen at the high post and she turns. So it looked like she just needed to lob it over the top a little bit to get the ball to Worthen and unable to convert. So the ball goes out of bounds. 52 seconds left in the game, and Lone Peak now inbounds it. They're going to shoot free throws. Toddy Harness's turn. Toddy with 2 points so far here tonight, and a chance to make this a 3-possession lead for Lone Peak. And she knocks it down. Bit of free throw shooting extravaganza here in the second half. Nearly everybody on the floor for, everybody on the floor for Lone Peak has either 3 or 4 fouls. Second free throw up and in. And Lone Peak opens up an 8-point lead. Warren pushes left side. Cook for 3. Shot no. But a foul. So Lehi's going to get a chance to shoot free throws. Peyton Warner picks up her So I think Peyton may have fouled out there. Or Charlie, excuse me. Charlie, excuse me. So Brindley Cook has a chance, misses her first. So 2 more free throws. Chance to cut it to 6, back to a 2-possession game. 42 seconds left in the game. Second free throw up and in. Third shot up and in. So back to 6-point lead. Falau's grabbed by Ogden, and Ogden's going to pick up her 5th. And Mooney's going to get a chance to add to it.
Fouls on number 10, Maddie Ogden. That's her 5th personal
Really superb job coaching this year, Coach Nancy Warner. For Lone Peak, has got 7 state championships, but this year lost 2 of her top players for the year, basically, and then lost Toddy Hardis for a while, and really had to navigate things with a bunch of younger players who learned how to play under pressure, stepped up, made some nice plays, and given her another region championship. I accidentally added a point to the wrong team. So Falau hits both free throws again. And 35 seconds. Cook for 3. Shot no good. Rebound hard. Holdcraft comes down with it. She has just owned the backboards tonight. So she's going to have a chance to shoot free throws. Awful physical ball game here tonight between Lehi and Lone Peak. We've been shooting free throws, feels like since mid-December. So 32 seconds left. And Lone Peak pushes it to 9. Lava Holdcraft really has done a fantastic job tonight for Lone Peak. Got 8 points and at least 13 rebounds. Second free throw up, no good. 30 seconds left. Lehi pushes into the front court. Warren looks right side. Cook can't find any room to shoot. Drives in. Shot up, no good. Good defense by Falau. Ball on the ground. And Peyton Warner, looks like there's going to be a foul called on Lehi. This time it's going to go against Callie Ashton. So 44-35 is our score. Just 16 seconds left here in the ball game. So with this win, Lone Peak goes to 7-1 in region on senior night. Olivia Fotu, senior, comes into the ball game. Lava Holdcraft comes out. Fantastic season for her. And really a dominant performance by her off inside on the glass tonight. So again, just 16 seconds left. And Peyton Warner with 14 points, chance for one more. Shot good. Sorensen into the front court for Lehi, tries to find some room. Can't, throws the ball off of Callie Ashton's hands out of bounds. So 9 seconds left in the ball game. 10-point lead. We'll see if Lehi just backs off, and they do. So Lone Peak will dribble out the ball. 2-1. And that is the end of the regular season for Lone Peak. Once again, Region 3 champions, and they'll await the seeding for the RPI to see where they start off next week in the playoffs. And Lehi, they fall to 3-4 in region play. They've got one more game on Friday at Corner Canyon. So I'm Dave Harrison for KSL Sports Rewind. We appreciate you joining us. We'll be back for the boys game after these messages.